Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. It's the interview I've been waiting for. I have to give credit to our intern for setting this up for us. But as I've been talking off camera with him, we're like best friends. Mr. Michael McDowell is here. Michael, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for having me on.
Okay, let's make sure everybody understands this, that I knew you before you won the Daytona 500. Let's make sure people understand that, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've met a few times and done some fun things.
So yeah, I'm telling you, this is pretty cool. This is really great having a hometown guy everyone thinks it's probably the trophy of trophies. I mean, it's a race of races to win. Am I right?
Yeah, it is. For our sport in NASCAR, this is the race. This is the Super Bowl, the Daytona 500. To have the Harley J. Earl Trophy. That's what it's all about in our sport, and so it's a big deal, and it's an incredible moment and opportunity for our team, and for my family and I. It's been an awesome kind of overwhelming couple weeks just experiencing it all and taking it all in.
Yeah, let's go back a little bit of where you got the start, because you kind of like started on BMX bicycles.
Yeah, that's right. I grew up in the Valley, and as a family, we kind of always were doing racing things, and my brother and I raced BMX bikes there, and we did that for a little while. Then we started racing dirt bikes and quads in the desert, and just kind of having fun on the weekends. And but then kind of transitioned into go-karts from there, and grew up racing at PKRA in North Phoenix there, and that's really where I got my start, and that's where you hone your skills. And so it was, a great time as a family racing and traveling all over the country.
I love it. Okay, I'm going to do a Chris Farley moment here. Hey, remember the time that you were supposed to go to Deer Valley High School and you didn't? Why not?
Yeah, I did. It was just one of those weird deals. I loved going to school and always enjoyed it, but when I went to go to register at Deer Valley to start high school, I already had a trip planned. I was racing go-karts in Europe, and so I was going to miss the first couple of weeks of school, and and so they were like, well, you can't miss that many days. It's not how it works. So I never really got to go, but I did homeschooling from that point on, and my wife graduated from Deer Valley High School, and so it was a weird time, but I'm so thankful for it, because I traveled so much during that time. I'd never been able to do it.
Yeah. Let's talk about NASCAR racing, because it is really weird now compared to when you started, because you guys aren't at the tracks like it used to be, where you guys got to come and practice at the tracks. You pretty much don't see the tracks until close to race time almost.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, just with the pandemic, and with just the protocols that are in place to allow us to go back racing, there's no practice, there's no qualifying. And so typically we would in years past, we'd show up on Thursday, we'd go to the track, we'd practice Friday and Saturday, qualify, get ready for the race, kind of run through your setups, figure out what you need, and then the race would be on Sunday. And now you just fly in Sunday morning, you really don't do anything. And you just walk to your car, you get in, and you go race. And so it's definitely different. And, I'm so looking forward to a time when we can go back and have, fans in the stands, and kind of bring the sport back to its full life that it once had. But at the same point, we're really thankful that we get to, do this as a sport. And even at the limited capacity, it's, I'm thankful that we're able to compete.
Okay, I know over and over everyone's been asking you, but I have to ask, how did it feel to win Daytona? I mean, I know you've won races and stuff, but to win Daytona, how did you actually feel knowing that accomplishment?
It's hard to put into words, because they're just the emotion that you have, and just the excitement, and you don't even really know what to do, right? Like you don't even know how to express it, because it's just it's so intense. And so those first, call it 30 minutes, it's just that feeling of excitement and disbelief, and it's just amazing. But shortly after there, it was very like somber and humbling to me, just to know how many people have fought on my behalf and worked really hard and have given me this opportunity. And then so it all kind of kind of took that excitement to this, man, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that I get to do what I love to do and to be in the sport of NASCAR. And I'm so grateful to have an opportunity to win a race in the biggest race. And just so many people that made that possible. And, for all my family and friends and just what it means to all them. It went from, that high of just overwhelming excitement to just gratitude and thankfulness.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we're very proud of you here in Arizona. And even though you live in North Carolina, you're still one of ours. You know that. And this is really cool that you have a go-karting facility that you actually help train future NASCAR drivers, right?
Yeah, that's right. I grew up, like I said, racing go-karts in North Phoenix at PKRA. And when I moved to North Carolina, there wasn't anything like that here. And I'm like, man, I wanted a go-kart track to drive myself because I love it. And, I go every week. But two, just my upbringing, just being at the go-kart track and the family and the community that you have out there and what it meant to my family and to us. And, it kept my brother and I out of trouble and it gave us something to do and to focus on, and just like many sports do. And so we wanted to build something like that out here in North Carolina where, we're in the center of motorsports, so I was very fortunate to build a, state-of-the-art facility out here. And now we're training, young and upcoming stars. It's pretty exciting.
It is. It's awesome. Okay, we got to wrap up, but I know you got to throw some shout outs to some people here in Phoenix. Anybody particular you want to throw some shout outs to really quick?
Oh man, there's so many, just so many people that help make this possible. I mean, it would be a long list, but mostly my family, my dad and brother, and, they just sacrificed so much. And my grandma still lives there. All of my family's still there. And yeah, so I can't wait to see you guys. And I'm going to bring this big trophy here with me. And I can't wait to, just celebrate with everybody.
Okay, Michael, you've been really nice on this. I know I'm supposed to be wrapping up, but just please, is there one person who didn't believe in you, who didn't hear in Arizona, someone you just want to go, ha ha, hey Mike, hey Jimmy, ha ha ha? Is there just one? Is there one? I know you do. Just one person who you got it. One person.
Man, that is too funny. I have never thought about it. I would have to literally think about it. I mean, there is a lot of people that tell you, hey, maybe you need to have a backup plan, and they were trying to be nice. They weren't trying to be negative. They're just like, hey, what if it doesn't work out? You need to have, an education. You need to have a backup plan. But nothing stands out. There's nobody that I'm like, you see, but I'm sure if I thought about it, I could come up with a list, but nothing comes to the top of my mind.
All right, I will do it for you. I know I'll do it for you, but what camera should I use? Where are we both on? What camera? Camera 2, put us both on here. On which one? Here, we're both here. Here we go. All right. This is out to the Deer Valley High School counselor who said, Michael, you got to stay in school or you won't become anything. How's that?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a good one. Yeah.
Michael, thank you for joining us. We are looking forward to seeing you March 14th as we do our Phoenix Raceway Championship out here. So hopefully I know you're going to be busy, but you can always drop the trophy off and we'll hold it for you while you're here in town. So if you need to.
You guys will keep it safe. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Michael.
All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks.
How awesome is that? So my new best friend. There we go.
Thank you, guys.